Hey, what's going on, guys? So a couple of weeks ago, I made a video talking about two free ways that you can go about getting clients. It won't cost you any money. This is something that anyone can get out there and do, regardless as to where you are and what phase you're in your cleaning company. If you have not watched that video, it is right here. Now, before we even get started, I just definitely want to just say thank you to everyone who has been with me while the channel is growing. I want to shout out to everyone who's in the industry, who's growing their company. I want to shout out to new people who are just getting started, or maybe they're in the thinking phase, or they're just jotting stuff down. I've been there at one point, but I definitely want to shout you out because you most definitely are important, regardless as to where you are in your growth. If you're stuck, if you feel like you need some help, if you feel like you just can't get over this hurdle that you're facing, guys, I have links in the description. These are all consultations. It doesn't matter where you are in your company or how much time that you have. If you have 15 minutes, we can do it. If you have 30 minutes, we can do it. If you have just an hour, we can go ahead and do it. All the links are down there. So with that, all that said, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, here we go. So what I did is I went ahead and I just went to Google and I just Googled in U-Haul in San Diego. So what you want to do is, and you can do this in any city, right? And it don't have to be U-Haul, it could be whoever. But I just pick U-Haul. So I would go to these U-Haul places. Usually there's only like one or two people that's working. Usually the managers to these places are really accessible. So this is what you're going to do. You want to have some business cards made up. You want to have some flyers made up with the specific number on those cards. You can get creative and do it however you want to do so that you can track. But what you're going to pitch to the manager is you want to leave these cards here, and for each person that comes in that takes your service, you're going to give that person that gave them a card a commission. Put your cards, put your marketing in places where you know people are more likely to use your services. In U-Hauls, people are moving in and out of places. They're going to want those places clean, especially if it's an apartment. The apartments are going to, they're going to charge the tenant for moving out if they leave it dirty. So they're more than likely willing to go ahead and pay you for that. And you're not doing nothing. You're going to go have one conversation, one time with the manager. You come up with however it is that you want to go ahead and pay whoever pay the manager, whoever. However it is that you want to pay them for distributing your card, distributing your information. For every paid customer that you get, you go ahead and break the manager off, or the person that was working the desk off a piece of that money, right? So that's the first way. Okay, guys, so here is the second way. I just went ahead and typed in moving companies in Houston. So usually with the U-Hauls, those are going to be like your residential people that are moving in and out of houses, apartments, etc. But with moving companies, these are companies who are, people pay to move all their stuff. So this can be someone with homes, but a lot of the times businesses use these movers as well. If they're moving across town or across country, across state or whatever, they'll use these big moving companies. So take the same method that I just told you about with the U-Haul and apply it to just to any other moving company, right? Because they're the ones that's going to be moving out warehouses. They're the ones that's going to be moving out, and these that's not expensive. I'm sorry, it's not cheap to hire movers to move the stuff for you. So they're going to be moving out all of the big stuff. All right, the third way, let's talk about some of your larger department stores. Now, I just went ahead and typed in Lowe's, and I just stayed in Houston. Here's your third way. So the reason why I picked Lowe's, you can pick Lowe's, Home Depot, whatever other big department store that's like these in your area. And the reason why I picked them is because they have a contractors program. So these are the people who have they have their license, they're bonded, they go in and they're buying a lot of bulk. They're buying a lot of bulk things, right? So you can use the same method. You can go and talk to the store manager, or talk to the person who works in that area, and you'll teach them to pitch it the same way. So with a lot of these subcontractors, they're building houses, they're doing extensions on the houses, they're building huge complexes. They're taking part in all of these things. Now, they're not necessarily going to Lowe's to buy all of the lumber or all of the supplies needed to take on these huge contracts, but they are going there to do like extensions. But the thing is that just because they're not going to Lowe's to purchase those things, don't mean that they're not going somewhere else to purchase those things or having those items ordered. You just want to be in contact with the person who is, you just want to get in contact with the actual contractor, because they may only be working on a 2,000 square foot property, but you can come in after that and do the construction cleanup. But after they get done working on this, they're going to partner with another company who may be working on a 50,000, 100,000 square foot property. And now you go ahead and you can get that project too. So it's all a matter of just about being creative. So yeah, guys, all three of those methods that I just showed you, all three of those definitely do work. But the thing is that you have to go out, you have to set them up. It just takes a little bit of time. If you're already using the method from the first video I showed you, go ahead and incorporate this in there. This is especially like if you're just starting, you don't have a big budget, you don't have a big marketing budget. If you do these things that I showed you, you definitely will get customers. It's just a matter, and here's the thing about it. You set this thing up, you really sit down and plan it all out, and all you have to do is set it up one time. And this is the beginning of your marketing system that'll just keep working over and over and over and over. All you have to do is just get it set up right the first time, and people are going to continue to send you customers. You're going to continue to get customers. You may get in there and get 3, 4, 5, or 6 clients, and now they're going to tell a friend, they're going to tell a friend, and before you know it, everything just multiplies out of control to where you're getting jobs faster than you can hire people to work them. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to hop on here really quick, show you a couple more ways that if your budget is small or if you're new to the game, where you can get in, make an impact, grow your company so that you can start doing the things that you want to do. But with that said, guys, I'm about to go ahead and hop off. But like I always say, I'm always dropping jewels. Just make sure you're in a position to pick them up. You do that by liking, commenting, and subscribing. Once again, my name is Marcus Crockett. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.